Hi lovelies, this is a video like why I like ABA for my child. So I see the point of why people have an issue with ABA. Okay, some people like it, some people hate it. It's all about your opinion and your child. My cousin didn't like ABA for her son. Totally fine with that, whatever. I do feel there's different types of ABA. There's floor time, there's play style, there's all these different styles of ABA. It's not just the stuff that was going on back in the day with the abuse of the children to get them to do things. Ava, it's definitely her motivations that they work towards. Sometimes I wish they would be a little more harsh with her and say no or whatever, but her autism center is not keen on saying no to her. They're trying to get her to motivate it, and I hate to say it, it's worked, like to motivate her to do things. My first experience with the ABA blew my mind. There's things, basic developmental things I could not get my child to do, and she was well beyond the ages of doing them, and they got her to do with the way they did it in the trials or whatever. And that's when I knew ABA was for me, that ABA was going to get her over the hump. Now the thing too is her progressing and not progressing could be a bag of tricks. Could it be the therapist? Possible. Could it be the style of ABA? Possible. Could it be her seizures have made her delay more? Possible. Could it be, it could be anything. So I learned, you know, the lingo barriers to learning. What is my child's barriers to learning? And they said, you know, it takes her a long time to get something, but once she gets it, she knows it. You know, that was one of her barriers to learning or whatever. Another barrier to her learning was that she had no way to express herself. She had no words. But now that she has a speech device, it seems like she is soaring through a lot of things. Like she went from no words to now she knows 70 words or stuff. She can label things. She knows colors. She can, you know, there's definitely a lot that's been going on to say that ABA has been helping her, because to be honest, if they do it right, it's very measurable. You can measure how well she's doing. It's not just I think she's doing well. They actually do trials and you can see the data that she's doing well in the beginning. And it's not like, oh my god, your child goes to ABA and it's just a miracle, it's gonna fix her. No. When Ava went to the autism center, she wasn't doing that great in the beginning. You know, now it seems like she's soaring, but you know, we were staying the course because I felt as a mother and what I experienced and noticed, it was the best place for her. It was the best place for her. So we will continue that path, but that's the reason I felt ABA worked for me. And I tell parents, just try it. Anything. If you try it and you don't like it, you don't have to leave them there. You can take them out and do the next right thing. And it's just like when I try a supplement too, like fish oil. I did notice that fish oil was helping her. You know what I mean? It was. But then the CBD oil didn't do anything. Like I literally did not notice one change. And I tried 2 different ones and spent a lot of money to see if it would make a change or see it, you know. And when I started giving it to her, I started watching very closely to see if there was any differences. And there literally was no differences. So I'm like, I'm not spending this money. So I do give things a chance. And I say any parent to give it a chance and see, not the giving your kid bleach bullshit, no. But you know, you have to have some common sense in this too. And to see if it's helping your child. And if it's not, try something else. That is your right. Try something else. But I wouldn't just put a kibosh on ABA just from what other people said, because you never know how it could help your child or not help your child. There's also different forms of ABA, so you can also look at the different companies and see, well, what kind of ABA do you do? Do you do floor time, or do you do play based, or do you have them sitting at a table, you know, doing the trials? Like, what are you doing? And you know, try to fit what's the best for your child. But it works for us for now anyways. Like, comment, subscribe, holla back.